I wanted to share the gospel with people for a long time. Going into this trip, I knew I'd get the opportunity to do exactly that.
So on the last day, we did door-to-door visits. We met this brother and sister who were non-believers, and this time around, I was going to share the gospel. But as I was sharing with them, they were nodding along and following, and the brother looked like he even wanted to cry a little bit. When we were done sharing, we asked him the golden question, and after a long pause, the sister asked how. We told her about the sinner's prayer, and we told her that this was a personal decision between her and God. She was not ready, but I realized that that decision was not up to me, but up to God. And my job that day was just to plant the seed.
So in Guatemala, we met this woman named Irma, but she had moved to this place called Colonia del Nuevo because her husband had died. So she was by herself, taking care of her 2 children. We tried to share as much as we could of God's love.
So there was a student at U of I. She went to our Tough Questions event, and she was interested in Christianity, but she wasn't really sure about faith, and especially about Jesus and the Trinity itself. And I used the Triforce from Zelda as an analogy to explain it. She was like, "Oh, I get it now." She started to see the importance of believing in Jesus and also having a relationship with Jesus.
I was able to share the gospel with a friend I had at UIUC from high school, and he said he knew absolutely nothing about Christianity but was open to learning. Previously, I felt that I wasn't knowledgeable enough or saved enough to share the gospel with him, but after our conversation, I learned that he was open the whole time while I was feeling inadequate.
Seeing everybody come together as one and work through obstacles as one really opened my eyes to what God can do. He brought all these people together for a reason, and I'm really grateful for it.
On the second day, I felt this strange confidence in sharing the gospel, and language is no longer a barrier. And the local church are very hospitable. Seeing people from various ages sharing the gospel and giving their life to serve the Lord is very inspiring.
With all the bugs and the heat, and even during a lot of the house visits as we walked around, it was very hard to continue on physically. There were many times in visits where I just wanted to sit down or just rest, and we just kept going. And even when we served in the back doing dishes and cleaning and drying, it was a hot, humid, sticky place, but everyone was joyfully serving, dancing, and singing. And God really helped everyone push us past our limits to joyfully serve in Guatemala.
Leaving the trip, I felt humbled because I would often find myself getting rejected or ignored by other students if I tried to talk to them about Christianity. Sharing the gospel is more difficult than I thought it would be. I didn't know what I was going into because it was my first mission trip. What I can do is just to send the message out there and be the messenger and plant the seed to others and talk to them about God, because ultimately it's God who can turn other people towards Him.
Leaving the trip, I felt inspired by the welcoming support that we received from the Midwest churches, and also by the wisdom of Billy Graham and my mentors. This experience deepened my passion for continuing this journey with God and sharing the gospel.
I got to connect with new people and learn about the connection between Merced and Chicago.
Leaving the trip, I felt enthusiastic to share the gospel because you never know who needs to hear the gospel, and I should plant as many seeds as I can, no matter the soil.
You never know how open people are until you take that leap out of your comfort zone, and I feel that that's what I experienced.
Well, the way I see it is that I'm merely an instrument in God's orchestra. He is the one who saves people. And having gone to Guatemala, I miss the people there because they also gave me a hope for Mexico and for my family.
Going into the mission trip, I was really, nervous about teaching the gospel and teaching my faith to other people. I kind of viewed myself as a newer Christian still. It taught me how I understood the gospel more than I thought, and that I could have confidence in my faith and teaching others about the gospel.
You'll meet amazing people from different church plants and build those connections, and also find encouragement in facing challenges together with your team.
It really got me out of my comfort zone, and I feel 100 times more comfortable to share the gospel.
No amount of money could replace the experiences that you have there and the bonding you have, especially when you spread the gospel to people and you really get to see God's work in front of your eyes.
If you're on the fence about going on a mission trip, it is 100% worth it. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it again. But if you do, you'll find yourself serving God forever.
All right, Kevin, how was your first experience? It was great. From now on, our group will be named 100% Success Rate because we're just that good. No.
Three.
Dive in.